All right, you guys, this is example 7 on page 5. This problem, if you read it, is talking about a school district that is purchasing a printer, copier, scanner all in one. The cost, brand new, is $25,000, and then after 10 years, the equipment will have to be replaced. Its value at that time is expected to be $2,000. So this question is asking us to write a linear model to represent this situation. So I think one thing that's really important when you do problems like this, and this problem doesn't really do a very good job of explaining this, but you always want to think about what X and Y are going to be in the situation. So before we do that, I think it would be a good idea to make some points. So if you think about these values, we have two monetary values. We have 25,000 and we have 2,000. And you'll notice there that I'm making that the Y value. So the Y value is gonna, or the Y, let's say the Y coordinate is gonna represent the money or the value of the printer. The reason why I made that the Y value is because that is dependent upon what that X value is, and that X value is going to be time. And in this case, they're giving us the time in years, and we know that when it's brand new, 0 years have passed. And then as we move on, the rest of the problem tells us after 10 years, the value is $2,000. So I always think writing it as 2 points helps you, but this part right here is really going to help you when it comes down to, oops, oh my gosh, I have to get used to writing with this stylus on here. Oh, there we go. Down here when you're trying to answer these interpretation questions. The stylus is still kind of being weird. Anyways, what I want to do is write a linear equation, which means I want to try to write y equals mx plus b. And this is going to be my slope, and this is going to be my y-intercept, and we've already talked about this. But the reason why I want to use this form is because question B and question C are asking me what the slope and the y-intercept represent. So I'm going to start by finding the slope. I'm going to use the slope formula, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. I'm going to go ahead and label these xy. Just in case you need a refresher, the subscripts just represent the two different points. So I'm going to do 2,000 minus 25,000 over 10 minus 0. And that's going to give me negative 23,000 over 10. And then whenever you do, 23,000 over 10, whenever you do slopes in real life situations, you want to go down to the unit rate, which means you want to divide this. So if I divide that, I get negative 2,300, sorry, I don't know what's going on there, over 1. So if you think about what that means, this is talking about a decrease of $23,000 every year, per 1 year. So right there, you already have kind of your answer for the slope. So the slope represents a decrease in value of $2,300 per year. But I'm not done. I need to find my y-intercept. And if you remember about y-intercepts, a y-intercept is the place on the line where the x coordinate is 0. Well, look at you. You already have it. Hooray. So I don't really even have to do any more math. I just need to write my equation plus my brand new 25,000. And that is my linear model to represent the value, which is y, of this printer at any year during this 10-year period. The y-intercept is here, and what does that represent in this situation? And this is the value of the printer new. So hopefully that helps you. Rewatch the video if you need to, but make sure that you actually write these down in your notes packet. Alrighty guys.